First, I showed you guys what a pro rusher could do in one day. Then, I showed you guys what a pro rusher could do in 1 week. And today, we're going to see what a pro rusher can do in 1 month. But there's a catch this time. Instead of just telling you about my progress, like those annoying family members you see once a year, I'm going to walk you through the journey so you know exactly what it was like. Let's get started. When we last left off on day 7, we had just reached Town Hall 7 and dropped the all-powerful Barbarian King, who would probably lose the battle to about 3 wizards at this level, but hey, you know, we have to start somewhere, right? We also reached Builder Hall 4, making fairly decent progress in the first week. For those of you that are new, by the way, we are using a strategy called strategic rushing that I detail completely on my channel throughout the playlist on the screen. I'll link it at the end of the video for any of you who want to watch it. Okay, now let's skip forward to day 13. The first few days were a light grind for me, and it wasn't that bad getting to Town Hall 8. As you can see, I passively put 3 levels onto the Barb King, but don't worry about this too much if you're following along. He would still lose to the wizards at this point, so it's not a big deal. The Builder Hall is still level 4, so there's not really much to talk about here. I've been working on it, but Builder Hall upgrades aren't always super exciting and they don't occur back to back, but hopefully that'll change soon. Clan games have also started, and this won't always be when you reach Town Hall 8, it really depends when you start your account. Regardless, whether you're a spender or a free-to-play player, clan games can be an insane way to boost your progress, so take them seriously. Now, as you guys can see, I've been putting work into my army camps, and they're now level 6 with 200 space as opposed to the 150 from day 7. This means I can now take 40 giants into battle instead of 30, which should honestly land me a spot in the Clash World Finals. Another thing that most people don't consider often is the Dark Elixir Spell Factory. Now obviously we need to drop this to upgrade to the new Town Hall level, but this has important implications in the future too. Remember that our goal is to get to Town Hall 11 and use sneaky goblins, but the sneakies are sometimes a little slow. Sometimes we'll need a little bit of haste, which comes out of the Dark Elixir Spell Factory, so we want to make sure that we have that in the back of our minds as we progress. Also, that subscribe button could be in the back of your mind. I mean, honestly, you could put it in the front of your mind. You could, yeah, just go ahead and click. Everything else at Town Hall 8 is rather routine. We drop the new traps, we drop all the new defenses, drop a new album or 2, and then once the priority upgrades are done, we move on to the next step. But let's go ahead and move forward another 5 days now, where we have a few interesting things happening. The first thing is that we finally got the gold pass. I waited until now to get the gold pass because the new month just started, and if we got the gold pass when I was at Town Hall 7 11 days ago, I wouldn't have been able to put good use to those magic items, which probably would make me lose my job as a content creator who talks about upgrade efficiencies and how to max fast. Now for those of you that don't know, this will be a gold pass only account. No other money will be spent on this account unless you guys absolutely need me to buy something. And no bro, I really don't want any cake. Another exciting thing that happened on day 18 is that we finally reached Town Hall 9. Now Town Hall 9 is a big town hall for this account since we finally get the strongest, most loved, and most popular unit in the game, the Queen herself. Now we're just dropping her for the moment and putting levels on her if we have excess Dark Elixir, but our focus is still moving up in Town Halls and doing offensive upgrades. Since I only have 3 builders at the moment, it would be tough for me to dedicate 2 to heroes and still continue progressing fast and efficiently. Once again, I need a job, right? Thus, I'm slotting hero upgrades until I have more builders, which, spoiler alert, should actually not take that long. The other priorities at Town Hall 9 include the Dark Elixir drills, which will bring in a lot of Dark Elixir income over time, and the storages, since I need space, and more storage for farming or rune usage is almost always a good thing. I could use a little bit more storage in my heart too, just to, you know, store all the love you guys have been showing me. Yeah, you know what? I need to draft my jokes. Let's skip forward a very short amount of time, about 1 day, to show you guys some really cool stuff that I've been cooking up this time. Now, since I know a lot of you guys are going to be asking about what army I've been using to farm, it's actually been Mass Hog. And there's 2 different reasons for this. One, since I have the Town Hall boost, I have a max army, and Mass Hog Riders destroy at this level. And 2, once I win enough battles, I can easily get to 1250 trophies. And as you guys can see, this achievement rewards 450 gems, which brings the total up to over 1,000. So you guys know what this means. We're filling up the storages, am I right? Of course not. Because I watched my gem video already, because I have a brain, I already know that the best way to spend the gems is on brand new builders. And for the price of 1,000 gems, the 4th builder has finally arrived on the Let's Play account. Honestly, it took him long enough, so no vacations for this guy. He's going to help a lot in putting some levels on the heroes and progressing them even faster. Now, as you're watching a lot of this, you might be thinking, well, BD, I'm not sure how to upgrade myself or when to upgrade my account for my Town Hall level. Even though I have tons of videos on the channel, it can be nice getting a monthly update where I look at the base myself, just like I was doing in those base review live streams earlier this month. Well, now, if you want me to review your base on stream, there's a way to ensure that. I've added a new membership tier for those that are interested in having one guaranteed base review per month on the live stream. For those of you that don't join, don't worry. Everyone will be able to tune in and rewatch the stream, and we're still doing free base reviews from time to time, but those are always first come, first serve. So if you want to guarantee your spot, plus of course help me on my content creation journey, consider joining the second membership tier. Alright, let's keep moving. Now we're arriving at day 24 and we have a new achievement. Town Hall 10 is upon us, and with it a whole bunch of responsibilities, opportunity, and fun. As always, we're prioritizing the army camp upgrades. At this point, I've got space for 220, getting us 4 more giants. Honestly, that golden ticket is looking really good, but we need to upgrade to get the max space for Town Hall 10 to give us an even better chance. If this hasn't been made clear, by the way, I almost always talk about army camps during a new Town Hall upgrade. This is because prior to Town Hall 11, the army camps are the biggest power spike you can get per Town Hall level, so they're first priority. The second, of course, is mowing the lawn because the weeds this year are crazy. While we work on those army camps, let's drop all those new traps, those new walls, and keep grinding the storages. Storages are key to progressing faster and getting to the point where runes are going to be useful, so make sure that you upgrade them. I'm also putting down my lab upgrade to utilize my Town Hall boost efficiently. This is something I almost always recommend until you reach Town Hall 11. As you guys can probably see though, I haven't put a lot of time into these core defenses, not even the expos. Remember, our goal is to get to Town Hall 11 with max offense, so you don't want things like defenses weighing you down at the moment. We will have tons of time to upgrade all of our defenses and make them look really pretty later on. But enough for day 24. In fact, you know what? Enough of all these days. I think it's about time we get to the 1 month mark. After 30 days, the final progress puts us at Town Hall 10 with a king at level 5, a queen at level 6, and decent levels on our barge and goblins. There's also decent levels on the lightning spell, which will become really important once we get some E-drags. This is the ideal setup you want to have walking into Town Hall 11, which is something I'm ready for since I've dropped all the new buildings already. However, there are some additional upgrades you might want to consider before rushing up though. The Spell Factory lets you get more spells per battle, and the Dark Spell Factory lets you get the haste spell for sneaky goblins, and both of these upgrades are really important additions for the future. I've also been using the Hog Riders to farm when the Town Hall boost is up, but if you run out of the boost, feel free to use Barch in the meantime. Now let's check on the old builder base. I mean, currently we're upgrading the baby dragons and getting them to a higher level. When the power potion boost was up, I was able to push up to about 1800 trophies and farm there, which I think is pretty good, but without the power potion to boost the baby dragons, it's definitely not working out here. Regardless, it shouldn't take too long for us to get those baby dragons up, and once the Town Hall boost for Town Hall 11 arrives, we'll be doing okay. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the progress that I have on this account. However, there's one really important tip that I need to give everyone here. It is imperative that you max your offense if you're doing the 5-day challenge like me when you get to Town Hall 11. So you guys are probably asking, what is this 5-day challenge that I'm talking about? Well, I'll give you guys a clue. It has something to do with one of the progressions we made during this video, but it's even better than that. Speaking of 5, by the way, we recently hit 5,000 subscribers, so use the link in the description to sign up for the Gold Pass giveaway, and thank you all so much for your support. As promised, here's the strategic rushing guides and the rest of the playlist if you missed them. Thank you guys so much for everything, for the recent support. It's really been great, and I'll see you guys in the next one.